business.
Forget about the cash clash in the House. More people are fighting about money, well, in their own house or houses. An American Express survey finding a spike among fights that involve purchases the other person doesn't know anything about and hiding cash in secret bank accounts. My next guest says more money, more problems. Relationship expert Maryanne Comaroto joining me right now. Is that really true? Is this picked up?
Well, you know, I think there's been fighting about money since there has been money. Probably in the Stone Ages it started. People were hiding rocks from each other. I think it's just people's nature to fight when they don't agree about something. But certainly there's a greater amount of stress going on right now, you know, given the economy. So the spike might be, you know, something showing that. But I don't think that's any greater necessarily than it generally always is. And stress, again, it does create more fighting.
But Maryanne, I'm wondering about the timing of this survey, because presumably we're coming out of the worst of it. I mean, it's always in the eye of the beholder, but things are presumably better. So when people have a little bit more money, or it's not as bad as it was, that they start arguing more, or what do you think?
Well, I'm not sure where you're getting the data that things are better, but yeah, sure, people want to think things are better, but the truth is...
No, Barack Obama.
He did. I missed that call. But, you know, the truth of the matter is, word on the street is that we're stressed. People are still losing their jobs. Like I said, stress really does inflame any situation, particularly couples. You know, the thing that comes up most often with couples, though, is this idea that you're not on the same team. That's a bigger problem, really, and I think people are frightened. They don't really know what their roles are in relationships. So many things are changing, Neil, that I don't think it's just about the economy per se.
You know, I know you're an expert on this, Maryanne, but I play one on TV, and here's what I've discovered. I think, this is just me thinking, people get tired of retrenching for too long. Not spending, not splurging, a year, two, maybe three, and then they go nuts. And if we're at that stage, some are going nuts, and the other side that says we should still retrench, I'm not saying one side's male or female, are saying, cool it. What do you say?
That's a really great point, because the paradox here is, even though we have had to cut back some and we're getting used to that, the reason, or the main tool that we use oftentimes to comfort ourselves is retail therapy, right? So if we can't do as much of that and we can't get credit, what are we doing with that energy? So you bring up a really great point. So we're seeing that more often, that people's addictions aren't being quenched by being able to shop. So the relationship tension gets a little bit more extreme.
Okay. Maryanne, thank you. These couples we're showing broke up shortly after the video. No, we don't know that. We don't know. We don't know. Anyway, thank you, Maryanne. Very good stuff. Meanwhile, Skype overhyped and overpriced.